Hi everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 30... Oh, can't remember. Hang on. 38 with me, Sid. I wrote it down, I couldn't read it. My handwriting's that bad. Anyway, if you are observant, you will notice that the wall of filing cabinets has completely vanished. And, apart from one block with the cable there, which I will probably just pop that one out. Oh dear, I would have preferred to keep hold of... Did I? Oh, I got it, okay. Just for the time being. We'll get a bit of cyan terracotta. I'm going to grab some cables while I'm here. I'm also going to turn caps lock off. I haven't got a huge amount of cables, but I don't need a huge amount. We are going to grab these 6 interfaces that I recuperated from that, and we're just going to pop that back there for now, and we are going to just increase the number of interfaces we have running over here just to max out our crafting potential. And yeah, we should have another 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pop those in, and then we've got space for 4 more should we need them on that side, and that's fine. That's all good and wonderful. Right, so what do I want to do this episode? Well, there's a couple of things. We did some major upgrade work on the battery, and I was having, well, I've in preparation for this episode, I've created a whole load of isolinear circuits, and I was having an issue where I was not getting power through to my thing. So I think we need to have multiple outlets of power, and I'm also wondering what the power cell high entails. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. I mean, it's bad enough. And that holds 4 million, that holds 20 million, so that's interesting. So that's something we're probably going to want to do, and we'll almost certainly have to run the digital miner a few more times and all those good things. So I also still need to sort that out. In fact, I'm going to do it now while I talk. However, power generation. Now we are in all honesty pretty good for power gen, because we've got this thing going, and you know, it really isn't even batting an eyelid. If we have a look at skulls, for example, we've got 3,000 wither skulls. They're going to last us certainly to the end of this season, this series, I would imagine. Let me get some brick like so, thank you, and I'll just take any old brick with me. Now, Matter Overdrive does have a reactor, and the reactor is pretty good. Not very well documented, but that kind of describes Matter Overdrive perfectly. It's a mod that obviously was built in 1.7, has been ported, but really does need some more love and attention. I think that's probably the fairest way you can say it. Which is a shame, because it is absolutely brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. However, we need to get something. We need to get one of these activated. So we need 24, 18, 36 for the high jump, and 18. So we need to basically advance that forward. I may actually go and try and advance that forward multiple times. We've certainly got the experience for it. Whether we want to continue with these as well, but the one we really need is that one. We need the space-time equalizer, and that will allow us to get that will allow us to get into the gravity anomalies that we see around the place, and once we've got those, we can actually approach the gravity anomalies and, you know, do all these amazing Star Trek-y things. So I'm going to get a few levels. We'll go down and we'll keep upgrading. And I want to have a look at the Matter overdrive fusion reactor. So from, I need one of those, don't I? Yes, okay. I need to max that out. Okay. I can do another one. And then go get another couple. That's another 36 levels, isn't it? Okay. Now, all of the tutorials I watched had the people building the Reactor fusion reactor in the place where the gravity anomaly was. I've done a little bit of research, and within this pack, or actually within any pack, moving the anomalies is a doddle. So now, maybe I just need a 36. It's alright, we've got 50%, we've got an overclocked speed movement now. So we need 36 levels. Let's go and get those again. Let's do that. And yeah, and then we should be able to move it, relocate, and I'm thinking about trying to place the reactor in the roof of the sphere, the dome, just because I think it'll look pretty cool. And you'll see why if you've not seen these before. I know I certainly hadn't seen them before, and so oh, hang on, right, let's have a look. Let's go for the. Oh, I need, what do I need? I need a piston. Pardon me. That caught me off guard. Pistone, please. Thank you very much. Can't keep up with me. Bang. That needs a high jump, so we need 18 for that, and then we need a space-time equalizer and 24. 18 and 24 is 42, isn't it? Can I make a space-time equalizer while I'm at this? Space-time equalizer requires I made a whole load of these things, by the way. I haven't done that, but I did make a whole load of those things. Bang. No, what am I missing? Ah, I needed to make that. And then we can make that. And then we need to make a couple of, well, some of those. And they can go into making, oops, that space-time equalizer. Okay. Alright, I need a load of experience. I'll be back in a second. Alright, if my maths is right, and I know it most likely isn't, I should be able to get that, and I should be able to get that. And now I've got space-time equalizer. Okay, we need to make some stuff. And first things first, we are going to need 9 reactors, which are, we need a fusion reactor controller. We need one of those, so I need 9 of those plus another 4, which is 13. They require quite a few things, so I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go with that for now. Oh, and we need to make quite a few of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, make about 20. I don't know. Pick up those. What I just did drop. Come on. Right, so I needed 1, 2, 3, 4 for the controller, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need another 5 of those. Okay. Let me go with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? I'm out of ender pearls. Didn't I have the Philosopher's Stone? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't matter. Right, so I need to go and turn on my Enderman spawner, I suppose, and get some of those going. That's an annoyance. Whee! Oh. Right, who's in where? That is Blaze and Books. This one is androids and wither skeletons. That is ghast spawner, so we are turning this one on, and that should include plenty of Enderman with a bit of luck. Androids. I'm sure I put some Enderman. I did. There's one. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that running for a little while, and I will be back once we've addressed our Ender Pearl shortage. Alright, we've got the 9. I've just wanted to point out that I spotted in here, that's just a bog standard, isn't it? Yes. I spotted a couple more components of legendary status, so we've got, I've already got a legendary leg and a legendary torso, so the bits I'm missing are those. So we can swap out that, and that gives us a legendary arm. Gives us more health, more speed, some knockback resistance. That one has got some speed and health, more glitch time. I don't know what glitch time is, to be honest, but that's fine. We've got even more health, and we're actually moving considerably faster. Right, we need a reactor core. So I need to make a holographic sign. For that I need to make I need to make some plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make half a dozen of those. I think we're going to need more at this point, but you know, we'll get the sign done. That will give us, what am I missing there? One of those, and that will give us that. So we've got the reactor controller. Now this thing is fascinating because you pop this down and it draws out a shape, and it's telling me there's no gravitational anomaly. That's where it would go in the middle, and then around the edge you've got blocks, and there's no indication as to what these blocks should be. And you can't pick it up with a pickaxe either. You need a tritium wrench. So I've from researching and watching other people and reading, I've determined that you need quite a few things. The first thing we need is 2 matter decomposers. These things. So we're going to need some of that. We're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need 2 of these, and those will give us 2 of those. And almost there, we need to make a piston. 1, 2, and we need to make them sticky. 1, 2, and then we can make the matter decomposers. 1, 2, 1. What am I missing? Oh, plates, almost certainly. It's always plates. I think. Oh, one more. Thank you. Bang. What am I missing now? Pistons. I needed 4. Okay. For those of you who were helpfully screaming at me that I'd made a mistake, thank you. It doesn't help because obviously I can't hear you. But matter decomposer, another one of those there. So we've got 2 of those. We got those. We got that. We then need 4 stabilizers. Yeah, 4 stabilizers. You don't need these, but you will want them. So we are going to need 4 more of those, which means I'm going to need 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Just curious, can you do anything with these? Oh wow, that's actually quite cool. I don't know whether you can. Oh, there's a menu configuration. Auto line size on high. Oh, okay. Hang on. Easier if you use the wrench. Okay, so we got 4 of them. Sorry, I just had a thought. No, doesn't. I wonder whether they joined up. Clearly they don't. Right, so we need them. What was it making? Stabilizers. I would forget my head if it weren't screwed on a... Okay, so we got those. We're going to need another 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will make me another 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to need... I've got 2, so I'm going to need 2 lots of that. So we're now missing the middle bar, so I'm going to need you, which will require 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, clearly you can see we've got a rabbit hole of crafting here, so I'll be back in a mo. And finally we need 12 holes, which means I need 48 of these. There you go, all done. So that's everything we need to make a singularity reactor at this stage. Except one thing, we haven't got a singularity, and we are going to need something very high tech for that. We are going to need to go in the right direction, and we're going to need to grab a bucket of water. We're also going to want a floaty McFloaty block, which we did actually make, and I'm going to take some obsidian. And because I need a bucket of water, we can't use the nether for this, because I can't place a bucket of water in the nether. We are going to do the twilight. There was plenty of singularities out there, so that will give us plenty of opportunity to go hunting for them. Let's go and have a look, see if there's one there right next to the platform. If you look at that, it has a mass of 8,684 things, whatever they are. The range is 7.45, that's the range that it will suck you over. The break range is 3.73. The event horizon is half a block out, and the break level is 0.33, which is how much what it can break. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down here and just position ourselves just a little bit off of that, and then we're going to, you can see it's not affecting me because I've got that upgrade. So we're going to come out, I think that's right, and then we're going to bring the obsidian up, which has got obviously a very high break level, and we'll just go down and grab that, and then here's a clever bit, but it's not clever. We place a bucket of water, and then we go after it quick. God damn it, I think it got away. Right, okay. That one escaped. Not a problem. We shall... if I remember rightly, I think it's great. So long since I used my vein mine that I don't recall, and I'm flying, which is not helping. We'll try that again. We'll go and try another one, and well, I'll be back in a moment. Oh, I can't actually press the key to stop recording because I've got both hands busy. Oh, that's somewhat embarrassing. Well, we lost one. Okay, right, let us go. Oh, are there any over or near this structure over here? Not too near, because obviously we'd know if they were near because they'd be eating it. Not looking hopeful that way. Now I know there was one over this way somewhere. I'm sure there was. There. Right, let's have a look. What's it like? Its brake range is slightly better, so we'll try that again. And well, I'll get this built and be back in a second. All right, I'm not taking any chances this time. So, if you're ever stranded in deep space, and you know you're looking like you bear with me a second. Sorry about that. For those of you considering any kind of career in YouTube, whether it's actually a career or just doing YouTube, I will lead you into one universal law of the YouTube. Oh, I've lost my floaty block. Oh well. In any given circumstances, when there's an opportunity for someone to disturb you while you're recording, doesn't matter how many hours of recording you've started with before you did it, they will shout you the moment you hit the record key. It is a universal constant. And yeah, so one to get used to, I'm afraid. Anyway, we have our anomaly. We have all of our things. At this stage, we really don't have anywhere for it to put power, but that doesn't matter. Since when have I let myself worry about things like that? What I do want to do is I want to work out whereabouts up here the middle is, and I don't want to do it with that. Sorry. Whee! Bump. Because we don't want an anomaly that is massively huge. A bit of mineral leaf. Mineral leaf is great. All leaves are great because they're so easy to break, especially when you're flying. This could end up being bad for Mr. Vendor there, but so if I come out from there and then there, and then we come down here, a bit further I think. Yeah, we've got plenty of room. And then we'll come from there, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perhaps, and then we'll try placing our controller. You'll notice that has just gone into circle mode. I don't want it in circle mode. So if I were to place you like oh, you've done it again. Right, this is where it can become quite trying getting this. There seems to be no particular reason why it does these like this. I mean, I don't mind it being that way, but I don't want it to be that way, you know what I mean? Right, let me get this placed, and I will be right back with you. Hopefully this will work. No, it didn't, damn it. It seems to be a north-south thing, so if you place it south-facing, it's that way. If you place it north-facing, it's that way. If you place it east or west, it does that way. So it's a facing thing. I did do a quick calculation though, and that is where the gravitational core needs to go. Let me just use, I know I've got loads of these, but I don't want to have to go back down for them. So that is in the middle, and we're going to use the leaves as scaffolding just to place everything, because really, you know, they're cheap and free and easy, and everything will be fine and dandy. So first things first, we need to place our gravitational core. Gravitational anomaly, and it just at that. And thing is, if you, that has one thing, so if I were to throw that in, it will actually increase. It's going up by 1 for each leaf going in, which is not a huge amount, but you know. And there is a reason I want to do this up here, because it actually does look pretty damn cool. So we're going to place gravitational stabilizer. Why are you not working? Because you're not, don't think you're facing right, are you? Okay. No? Why? Hey. Intriguing. Alright, let's continue with this thing then. So this one gets the matter decomposers either side of it. This thing isn't large enough that it will cause us any issues anyway. So what we'll do is we will come in like this, and we'll just fill in the structure like so. And then hopefully we'll get kind of some reaction out of this. So 1, 2, 3 of those there, and this is your problem. It doesn't give you any clue as to what blocks are where. So what do you do with these? Are they things? Well, it happens that they are hull blocks, and invalid. Oh, I needed 16. Okay, more hull blocks. Whee! Hull. Yeah, that's right. And then should be good once we got rid of the leaves in the middle anyway. So that has got a thing going on it with it. We'll quickly main mine that lot back. We'll come over here and we'll now, why is that not working? Sorry, this is... Oh, you swine. It's just that one. I'm going to have to go and make another now. Nothing much going on. Upgrades going in there. Configurations. Home. Does need energy going into it. We'll sort that out in a moment. And that obviously needs power going into it as all going in. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but I need to make another one of these first. So let me just go and sort that out, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think I know what I did wrong. So first things first. You swine. It's going to eat all of them, isn't it? Oh, you swining git. Got 2 of them back. These are not very stable is your problem here, and what I discovered was you need to place them like this. I can make 2 more, it's not a problem. It's just an annoyance, but you get this rather nice little effect going on as it stabilizes the thing. I'll do the other one and I'll make 2 more once I've set this one up. So yeah, I knew there was definitely something not working quite right with this, but there you go. Visually very nice. It has no juice, so what we shall do is we shall come in here and we shall give it some power. And that should be charging pretty damn fast. Of course, at this stage, yeah, at this stage it's it's making 167,000. These figures make no sense whatsoever, by the way. We do need some matter. For the time being, we can just give it a little bit of. No, well, what about you? You've got some. Well, for the time being, you can have some of that. And it will start decomposing that down into matter that can be used in this thing. Let me get those two stabilizers done. I can't believe I managed to lose those, but there you go. And I shall be back with you in a second. Alright. Oh, you idiot. Don't. Oh, God, hang on. No. Mine. Not having that one. I'm not making two more of these. There we go. That's more like it. And I mean, visually, you really can't fault this. This is absolutely stunning. It's a definite contender for pretty multi-block of the year. Hey. And of course, you know, if you want to increase the size, you can give it a little bit of that. Now, as long as these stabilizers are in place, it's not going to break them, but the singularity can get bigger and bigger and bigger, which is good. This has got some matter in it. It has got a whole load of things. I am going to just give you half a stack of diamond blocks each, just because of 2.3 thousand, 16,000. I should be doing something. And that's climbing. This side will climb as well. Let's say there are some upgrades that can go in here, so let's just have a look at those. I've not played with those at all. Matter, or not looked at the upgrades, shall we say. They're clearly these things. So what have you got? Shell upgrade, speed upgrade, power upgrade, failsafe upgrade, range upgrade, power storage upgrade, matter storage upgrade. So it would seem to me that those were probably the two items to have in a thing. Alright, let's see about those, shall we? And then we also need to see about storing that data, that power. But I like that. I'm wondering how I can integrate it into the build now, but for better or for worse, that's where I built it. And that's what we got. That's what we got. Let's have a look at these upgrades then, shall we? Upgrade. There was a power storage upgrade which required a high capacity battery, so I need 2 of those because I'm going to stick 2 power storage upgrades in them. That means I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, which, oops, if I can find the relevant thing again, I've lost it. There, bang, 1, 2, and 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. Oh well. We're not going to need to worry about making those anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and a 2. And then matter storage upgrades. 1 and 2. Perfect. Let's go and see what that does, shall we? If it works at all. It's not taking those in. Interesting. Alright, well, in which case we'll first things first, we'll apply our upgrades if we can. Yes, we can. Okay. Wow. So, hang on, that is 25% charged. Okay. Well, we'll give it the matter upgrade if we can. Did I just drop that? Please. No matter on that though. Right, let's see. Can you take a matter up storage upgrade? Apparently not. Just a storage. Okay, fine. Not a problem. Oh, but the matter decomposer can. Which means it can now store. I see the problem. So the matter decomposer couldn't cope with that. So basically I need 2 more powers and 6 more matters. Okay, back in a mo. Alright, emeralds. Pfft, what do we do with emeralds? I mean, who needs emeralds? Let's be honest. Let's be utterly, brutally honest about this. Who needs 38,000 emerald acorns? Who needs all these emeralds? Nobody needs all these emeralds, is the answer. It's a ludicrous amount of emeralds. But emeralds have as much, I mean, we don't need the amount of diamonds we can generate, but diamonds we can use most of the time. Emeralds, yeah, emeralds we struggle with. And we've got enough in there to make a few. Yeah, but let's just go with that. You see, if we look at these, they're 2.3 thousand matter each. And if we go up here, so I've just chucked a whole load of leaves in. We got more leaves than we'll ever need. And I took it from 455 to 463. And our matter is full. Now this thing is currently 25,376 producing that. What happens if I throw an emerald block into it? Okay, so it got quite a bit bigger by about 2,500. So let me do 2. Did that one go through? Or did I could have sworn I just saw that shoot out the other side. It did, along with a whole load of lone leaves. Okay. Right, well that's useful to know. The leaves you see are just tiny amounts of matter. There really isn't much to them at all. And in fact, if you look at that, that's 12. I think that will add 64. Yeah. Which really doesn't do much to the anomaly at all, and it doesn't really do much to that. Now what happens if I do that? We're now making 2,500 flux energy per tick, apparently. However, what the hell? I just saw something go flying past again, didn't I? Thought I did. Alright, this is getting to be a much bigger singularity. It's got a bigger break range, bigger everything. And we are generating an awful lot of juice. Now we can keep on throwing things in. I don't want to take this silly level, but I would like it make it. Well, as long as these stabilizers are intact, we're fine. We are generating 5,000 flux energy per tick. Yeah, that's quite a severely large amount. So what we need to do, I think, is put a flux plug on here to actually take the power out. What I'm going to do with all this power, I really don't know, by the way. I'm just very, very conscientious of... Now, I think I had a flux plug, didn't I? Yes. And that should be going to... there, so that... See, I don't think we can really see how much power that's going through, because we've got too much power going through the system as is. You know, if we run over into here, we're charging up pretty damn fast. I just wonder whether we need to have another... Take the transfer limit off of that. I don't know. Right, a couple of things. I don't know how long I've been recording for, but we are definitely producing power far faster than we are using it. We need to do something with this. Let me check how long I've been recording, and I'll be back in a second. Well, we've been going way too long. We do need to improve our storage downstairs. We also need to improve the look of this with a bit of crafting, you know, of some blocks and the likes. But this is, yeah, crazy amounts of matter. That's full. That one's, you know, got a big chunk of it and is generating more. Looks pretty. And I think we shall probably call it an episode at that one. But yeah, it's a real shame the documentation on this mod is not better than it is, because it's a really pretty mod, and it really could use the I don't know, the TLC really to get modded up, and, you know, to be able to play with the toys that we have properly, and all that kind of thing. Yeah, nobody down there. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I thought I had extra jump. Maybe I need to go and add that. Yeah, I will see you soon. Bye for now.